Let me ask you this. What's the difference? Because at this point, you've been through a couple of gyms, what, three or four?
Nah, we've been through.
Oh, well, say less.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me ask you this then. What is the difference between all of the other trainers, aside from your dad, and Robert?
I feel like Robert's experience in the game, and then not only his experience in the game, but the fact that he himself was a fighter
And a champion.
and a champion. He knows what comes with the game. He knows, because a lot of times, bro, like for instance, my pops always wants me to do more, more, more. But at the same time, it's like your body can only take so much. And Robert, as a fighter, that his pops was low key the same way and stuff. Robert understands, like, nah, you gotta rest. Sometimes you gotta recover. So there'll be times where I'm like, I'm doing too much.
I've
And
been to
Rob,
the gym and they're like, I'm like, where the is Chop Chop? They're like, oh, he got a rest day.
yeah, Robert will tell me, hey, Chop, you don't come in tomorrow, rest. And I'm like, I'm good. He's like, I know, but you've been training, just rest, And then that way you come back for sparring day and you're gonna be good. So I'll be like, okay, so things like that I'm not used to. Not only that, like his I feel like the thing about them too is that they don't try to change your style of fighting. They only implement more things to it or be cautious of this. Because you go to certain trainers and they got their style of fighting. So say you're a brawler, whatever it is, and that's just you, bro. But now you go to a gym where they're boxers, they're gonna try to change your whole style when at the end of the day, that's not the way you fight. And that's why it don't come out. It don't
How it's
come
supposed to.
how it's supposed to because it's just just two different styles that don't go together. So the thing about Robert is that they don't try to change your style, bro. They see what kind of style you have, and so like there'll be certain things that they'll just tell me like, look, when you do this, keep this hand up, but they don't try to take it from me. They just tell me, look, because this could happen. You got to be cautious about this when you do that. Things like that where they fix, and at the same time they help build. Where it's like, okay, you do this good, but now if you add this to it, it'll be fucking. And then I feel like not only that, but the environment, bro. You got champions like Bam, Virgil, Rayo, all of these guys, bro, with their dads, so you're picking up knowledge from
Came from everybody.
everybody, bro. Exactly. You got Raymond Moratay, like you got all these guys, and whenever you're gonna fight, all of these guys
Everyone's linking up and passing by and like, hey, fool.
yeah, dude.
I've seen it myself.
Exactly. So nobody there is hogging game. Everybody understands that we're all a team, and everybody's there to help each other. So it's tight, bro, because not only am I getting advice from now Robert, I'm getting advice from Pita, which is Robert's son, which he knows a lot about boxing. Then Raymond's dad, Gabriel. Then whenever Virgil's dad is there, he tells like a bunch. So, bro, you soak up all kinds of game, and then not only that, but now you're watching them spar, you're watching them this. It's just a whole different. It's a whole different environment. It's a whole different environment.
Facts.
Yeah. So I feel like that's what makes that gym and Robert it just in general just stand out, bro. And it's a lot of gyms you go to different gyms and it's the same sparring, same people, same everything. Not at that gym. You see, bro, you got people from different places that come all around the world.
People are popping out.
Bro,
I'm not gonna say who, but
yeah, it was crazy. When my girl was pregnant and she was having the baby, so I couldn't go to the gym. She's in labor,
fucking
whatever it is.
pregnant, yeah.
Yeah, she's in labor, and Robert and them they call me and they tell me that there's some people from Australia that came looking for me, like, hey, we want to spar Chop Chop, like asking to spar me from Australia, and I'm like, that's crazy, bro, like.
tell them to stand by for 48 hours, perro. I'll be there to
Yeah,
kill the
hell
business.
yeah. And I feel like at the same time though that's hard because I'm like I'm trying to sometimes when you're from a little local city you're thinking locally you're thinking I want to be that guy in Moreno Valley, but the fact to hear that people from Australia came all the way over here looking for me, like that's pretty hard. Even though at the end of the day they came to try to support, like they came to whip my ass, whatever the case may be. Well, at least that's what they think or whatever it is. I'm not trying to like, but it's still hard that my name is ringing bells all the way in Australia, where they come looking for sparring and at the same time they know RGBA is where it's at, but they came looking for me. So I'm like, oh, that's hard, like
That is tight.
that's tight. And then at other gyms, you won't have that kind of sparring, bro. You're not gonna have that kind of. It's different, bro. It's a whole different environment there.
That's tight.
Yeah.
When you were going through that
You're just a casual.